The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the San Francisco 49ers. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Flushed out right. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. You look at this Niner defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers.
I'm playing the 49ers right now.
Back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A couple quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
I believe I lost to San Fran. I mean,
so
to Seattle.
Incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Stroud to throw it. A hit as he throws the
yeah.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly
I think I had like 3 or 4
execution of that play.
turnovers.
Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first. From the gun, it's Tua. Escaping the pressure right.
Wow.
And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line.
He had 2 rolling right, and he like did like a Superman jump in the air, threw it backwards. And, yeah, that was stupid.
15, it's 1st and 10. In motion right, Debo. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry. No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Yeah.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Huh? Who did? Oh.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
I'm proud of James. He has 1 win.
Offense set at the line for this next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here. Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And not much to speak.
I thought you couldn't, like, manually bring the freaking linebackers down to the line of scrimmage.
They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass, you know, no-fly zones and things of that nature.
Because he's literally like bringing the freaking linebacker.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stroud now on 1st and 10. And he's got Pierce. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Ready, go. First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle.
This defense for the Niners, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago. I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
And Stroud now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey.
On the ground with Vaughn.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They want to keep coming after him, put the pressure on.
What? Oh, they're not that expensive. But she literally got them already?
So he's been automatic to this point of the season.
See what?
He connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury
Oh.
it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't
Wow.
missed all year long.
My mom will do that for
Converts
us,
on
but you
that one
won't
as well.
freaking get me
And
tickets to go
kudos
see
to
Morgan
you.
Wallen.
You
That's
didn't jinx
crazy.
him.
This taken in right around the goal line. And makes it across the
I can
20.
still
These guys
go.
will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, they beat that Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a
I hate people who just step in and just spam
you know they're both motivated. They both
the
game plan for
halfback
this drive,
stretch.
and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll go down to the game is inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Tua. And he slings one that's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to
I call that halfback fucking lineman.
The
babe?
offense at the line set to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline,
Yeah.
chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
Bro, I swear to God, if he keeps bringing the fucking linebacker down to the line of scrimmage, that shit's so annoying.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud now on 3rd and 2.
Oh my God. Man, that fucking good ass rules, man, fucking go forward on 4th. Whatever happened to having one coach in the season and a half?
Time to implement it.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is
They
set
had it
away.
last season.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
I
And the
definitely
Niners
do.
will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San
Because I
Francisco
had
offense
asked
ready to
multiple
start their
times.
next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a
It's
big
like,
play right away and take control
or
of
just
the
people
back.
just done this class and done
They're
it
going to
how
look at a couple
to
shorter passes, get a
understand
little
the
momentum
rule.
back that way.
But for the defense, that
Like,
goal's not changing a
you
bit.
get
They
one and
wanted
a
him to
half.
pick.
I mean,
You're
how
exactly right about
else
that.
do you
In
explain it
fact,
to
you got to
somebody?
watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which
You
essentially
would be
gave them 7
surprised.
blockers up front. Hard to
You would
imagine
be
with all that
surprised.
size and beef
And if
that
people
they could let a
have an
tackler
idea.
through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
These guys running
God,
back out of the
damn,
backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being taken. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
The Niners at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I don't think the 49ers is
We know the
that
securing the
good.
point of
He just
attack,
ran a lot of
especially
cheese
against
ball
the
shit.
big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
But I don't even think the 49ers user is that good. He's just been running a lot of cheese ball shit.
Able to find the open man. That's
Like,
complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. Tua. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
like,
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Throwing now is Stroud.
bro,
And he
Not my
Shot
receiver.
in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. Looking left side, and it's complete. They'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Got his open man, it's Carr. They get a good chunk of that penalty yardage back. A gain of 15. 2nd down.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun.
But,
There he goes, right side. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 16-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
I bet.
Real field flipper
I don't know. I just kind of done this
They've
stuff.
got a
Like,
first down
I'm
in the
down by
red zone.
10, but it's 4th down, and I can't even.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir.
Not when you're playing campaign.
First down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
I
So
literally
as they
only.
talk it over, we step
First off,
aside.
I always use my one coaching decision. That's the only time I ever didn't punt it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and
It's
10.
not.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa. Young man right side, it's McCaffrey.
I think
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Stroud. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Fucking cheese ball,
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
2 and now on first down.
Oh my fucking.
Deebo Samuel. He's hit the space past the 25.
Touchdown.
Definitely cheese ball
Deebo
for it.
Samuel with career touchdown number 60. And the Niners continue to pull away here in this first half.
Moody good with the extra point.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. This one swung out to Vaughn. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that would set up a good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
But one thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 140 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That is caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers just continue to roll. Now Moody for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
That shit's so annoying.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been.
He's doing that shit on purpose,
the
too.
better team has been in this one, and in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it.
Like using the middle linebacker, but like purposely like
let's just say it's been
setting him like next to the offensive line.
Now, 1st and 10.
Like he literally just keeps
sliding out of the pocket,
getting him closer and closer to the offensive line.
And he goes out right around the 39. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
I mean, that brings up.
Handoff coming left is Vaughn. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. And they're going to speed things up here.
Again, screen is still up.
Stroud looking to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Now Wade. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 132 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Wow.
He finds his man complete. It's Carr. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Stroud from his own end zone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hahn. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Okay, break. Check, hurt.
The throwing again is Stroud. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Stroud sets up the play action. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Tucker with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
You got it.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Oh my God.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll run it with Wade. And he's taken down inside the 30. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The offense on third down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He sets to fire deep. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Stroud. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook.
Holy shit, the Raiders are 3-0.
Here on a positive note, despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Stroud. And that's complete to his running back, Vaughn. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Stroud will look to throw once more. And his throw is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. And Stroud now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. After the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 138 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
32 Stinger.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their...
There he goes, left side. And he brings this one all the way back. So definitely good for the individual stats. Maybe not for our storyline, but he's in for the late score.
Well, I just had a punt return for a touchdown, I guess. That's one positive about this game. Said I had a punt return for a touchdown. I guess that's one positive for this game.
Now that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Yeah, now I'm only losing 45-17.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Still shedding tackles. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A CD there up big.
Why did
passing it. I mean, this is
Cool
an
give up
offense that's
the
had a lot of
juice
success
again?
in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Fielded at about the 28. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just haven't been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said,
Like,
they've scored some points. So there's
bro, I think that needs to be a fucking rule. It's just so dumb. It purposely confuses the AI.
Personnel, they were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Bring your linebacker down to the fucking... bringing them down to the D line.
deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
He does it. I knew freaking... I know Two Sweet's not in the league, but he used to do it all the fucking time. It's like the only way to, like, OP that... It, like...
Play action. Stroud now. It'll buy some time
Yeah.
right. And he wisely
Like, somebody always gets through.
we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all
even when you, like,
A lot of pressure. That
point out the
forced
Mike
Aaron Pass. He's been
linebacker
under
or,
duress
like,
this
press double
entire
coverage, like,
afternoon. He just
somebody's
had to hold
automatically
down, but
always
he's
getting
fortunate. It
open.
was just incomplete and not intercepted.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 23. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Got his open man, it's Carr. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back.
There you go.